And so what my group spoke about for education was, I'm gonna go, in order. So racism, like racism is really like a big problem, especially here in the United States. Terrorism, and I feel like terrorism is sort of like a big thing, especially since New York itself has experienced like terrorism, and I feel like in a way this sort of goes to like people, like certain people, like they're accused of like sort of being like like terrorists, and I feel like that's not right. But I get that we like experience like terrorism before, but it's not like an excuse to sort of like call out people saying, oh, you're a terrorist, you're gonna do this. And that's one. So we said also sexism, ageism, struggles and stigma around mental illness. um, I feel like mental illness, especially like around like our age, also like not a lot of people really like think about us having like like problems and everything. And I feel like nowadays one of the big problems, like for example, like suicides, and especially like like the stress that comes from like work or anything. Like also like I don't know. I feel like just mental illness is really like important. Um, climate change. Climate change is happening like like today. Like a lot of people think that climate change is coming like for the future, but no, it's happening like right now, and not a lot of people are doing like anything about it. So climate change is important. Discrimination, um, police brutality, school shootings, sexual harassment, immigration, um, hate, act speeches, opioid epidemic, student loan debt, and underrepresentation of minorities in global and U.S. history. So some misconceptions is we're too young, we're uneducated, lack of well rounded understandings, lack of knowledge, don't have common sense, trying to change the world, negative connotations, dumb criminals, how the police views youth, stereotypes against people of Hispanic origin, addicted to phones, not realizing that you can educate yourself through social media. Don't listen to youth because they assume they don't have anything valuable to say and cannot make our own decisions. And I feel like all these misconceptions, like not a lot of people like think we're able to do certain stuff, and that's why they think like, oh, we're young, like we're uneducated, but in reality we are, but they just don't let us like like give us a chance to like show it off. And for act, vote those who aren't doing anything out of office, increase diversity in office, education, educate about various topics outside their own knowledge. And I sort of said this one, and like the reason why I said like it's important to educate other people is because if you're talking to somebody like in office or somebody in power, and they know that you're not knowledgeable or like or educated in that certain topic, they're not going to take you serious. And it's very important for you to know your facts before like trying to like sort of like not like promote, but like go towards like an issue. And utilize community resources, reach out to family and friends, like basically just spread your knowledge and volunteer for a cause and protest.